Hey everyone, I'm Coaster Cat, aka Roller Coaster Rider,
Hey, and I'm Kay. How you doing?
and after dealing with, this is the third episode in this four-part series, and after dealing with, kind of, anti-woman social commentary, this episode of Austin and Alley decided to deal with cyberbullying commentary.
Yep.
And one thing I want to say is, it's much more blatant than the, uh, Liv and Maddie commentaries.
Yep.
The There's kind of just one main plot. Would you agree?
Yes. The school was putting on a play,
Of Sleeping Beauty, and the coach either had questionable taste or didn't care because he completely miscast several of the main categories or several of the main parts. For example,
But that's to other people and not to him.
yeah, like to the Wicked Witch was played by a cheerleader who was like totally peppy and awesome
Yep.
and performed pretty much how you'd expect. Um, I don't remember. I know he's been in previous episodes, but there was a guy who was talking like this. He was talking about
The gentleman that
and he was the narrator.
Asian, and he was the narrator.
But he was very, very soft spoken.
Right.
Kind of
So
like what
if you watched
kind of
Pitch
like
Perfect, yeah. If you watch Pitch
oh
Perfect,
yeah,
the one young lady that she was also, I believe, Asian or
Yeah.
whatever, she would talk very quietly. That hardly anybody could hear her.
I like to set fires.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
So Austin and Allie, they think they're gonna be signed Prince Charming and Sleeping Beauty,
yep.
but instead they're cast as Townsfolk 2 and Townsfolk 1 respectively,
Yes.
where they only have one line and Allie is a real she wants to expand that role,
Yes.
where she brings props like a loaf of bread and a banana
Yep.
and tries to give her character a name.
Yeah. Julie, who lives in the town.
Queen Esmeralda says good voyage. It's over yonder. Good job.
Yeah.
And I did like Allie's response to whenever he said over yonder.
She's like, what? She wanted him to be more descriptive, more, I don't know.
More better, yeah. Des and Trish were assigned the roles as Prince Charming and Sleeping Beauty, respectively.
Yep.
And in this episode, Carrie plays a elm tree, I believe.
She picked the elm.
Yeah.
She first said oak, and then she said pine,
Yeah.
and then elm.
When was there a difference between them? But oh well.
No, they were all the same.
She's kind of ditzy.
But Austin came in and said, "Oh, you decided to play the elm."
Good choice.
Oh, yeah.
So Trish gets assigned the role of Sleeping Beauty, and she's one of those. She's one of those people, kind of like me, not so much Kay, that can fall asleep in a few minutes, and stay asleep even through loud noises. Would you agree?
Yep.
But that's when things kind of start going downhill when she gets the part of Sleeping Beauty, because someone, and should be, let's not say who it is, okay?
Right.
Somebody starts posting comments about how she's ugly, and it should be called Sleeping Ugly instead of Sleeping Beauty, and how she is she stinks or something, so they should call it Stinking Beauty or something.
Yep. And they put a mirror on her locker
with soap,
and
it's broken.
They make it look broken
Mhm.
and stuff like that, and
And
it's tough being a kid in school and wanting to follow your dreams.
She kind of keeps like a I don't care, but when she's by herself, she does
Breaks
cry,
down.
and it is moving and emotional.
Yes, yes. But she's got friends.
And then when Austin, Allie, Des, and Carrie find out, they all like even though she and Des don't like each other, or she doesn't like Des, Des still, feels bad for her, and
Yep.
I like those instances where characters that have previously hated each other, they still show that they like each other.
Yeah. Why not?
Because I think that's more. I think that's more character building and better acting than when they're hating each other.
Yep.
So the bullying gets to Trish, and as a result, that she has this disease where she can't.
She doesn't have a disease.
Yeah.
She gets sick that
No,
she can't go to school.
She has some illness that affects her during school
Right.
hours.
They didn't say disease. An illness. Illness is not a disease.
She gets sick during school hours.
Right.
And then she wants to be homeschooled because, mainly because of the bullying, where it gets worse and worse. And Austin and Ally decide to write her a song called Superhero. And they want to try to help her, but she has no idea on how to get help. Which this affects a lot of people, not just kids and teens, but I know of some people that have committed suicide over bullying, over cyberbullying. I really hope that's appropriate, or I mean, to mention.
Yeah. So anyway, life is tough as a kid these days.
And then Trish, or no, not Trish. Des and Carrie find out who it is, and so they decide to get revenge on that person.
And she didn't like it because she saw what they did.
Trish didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then the coach was, at that point, was really Mr. Exposition by saying, like, Trish, if that's the case, then you can talk to me or a parent or a guardian. We've been through that.
Right. He said people made fun of him when he had long hair.
And a squeaky voice, which was pretty... That was one of my favorite lines.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know this was a serious episode, but that was still one of my favorite lines.
Yeah.
That and the cheerleader trying to act like an evil witch.
Yeah.
Oh, and...
Yes. The narrator that talked that hardly anybody could hear what he was saying.
And...
Or what about when she was playing Sleeping Beauty and Prince Charming comes along and he wants to kiss her to awaken her.
But she's still like...
She starts snoring after the second attempt.
They're like, she is such a good sleeper.
Right, the director said. And she stayed sleeping through the credits.
Mm-hmm.
Of the show, of the play, not the show. So then it ends with the four of them sitting there together.
That part, if I thought one part was kind of weak, I thought that part was kind of weak because they had already talked about, like, if you're being bullied, talk to a parent or a guardian. They had already said that.
Right.
And then at the end, when they were talking about, like, mean comments that they have received, fortunately no one cares about my channel, so far I'm okay. But I do know that cyberbullying exists.
I think that what they were trying to do is, in their line of work, as an actor or an actress or whatever, they still have a lot of things that are said about them that are bad, that aren't nice, that people... They were trying to get across that you should think before you say something. You could
before you post, especially, or before you post something.
You could really hurt somebody's feelings, and you know.
And is this something that you'd be okay with your parents or your teacher?
Yeah, your grandparents.
Yeah.
Would they like to see you posting this stuff?
And Laura's grandmother would have a thing or two to say about some mean comments, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
So
I think they were trying to relate to people that this show's demographics are towards.
And I understand Disney wanting to make the world a better place. Who would you say was the MVP? Because I'm torn between two of them.
I was thinking Ally.
I was thinking Trish and Des.
Oh, okay.
Because they were both acting outside of their character. Trish,
they got parts that they... Well, Trish got the part she wanted, but
well, no, not saying that.
Des wanted to be
I'm
blacksmith.
I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying Trish is usually like the I don't care and I'll do what I want.
Tough as nails. Yeah.
But you see her in this.
She's vulnerable.
Yeah, which I think that's very powerful. And Des usually see him as like a goofball, goofball. And in this, you saw his more emotional side. You saw how he really cares for Trish, even though Trish doesn't necessarily care for him.
Right.
And trying to get back and trying to like help Trish is also like very character built. Is strong character.
Yes.
Would you tell people to watch this episode?
Yes. All of these episodes have a meaning for everybody.
I would definitely tell everyone in the world to watch this episode. I don't want anyone to end it because of some dude or some random person.
And there's different ways of getting to somebody to help them.
Mm-hmm.
Like Austin and Allie were trying through a song.
Yeah.
So a song could help you, just calling an 800 number that can help victims, reaching out to your parents.
I don't think they said call an 800
number.
No,
they didn't. I just said it.
Okay. Did you have any favorite moments?
I think the end when they were all talking together.
Also the which type of tree should I be?
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
Yep.
Anyway, we gotta go. We'll be back with one more episode, also about cyberbullying.
Okay. Catch you later. This
Bye.
is Kay.
Roller Coaster Rider. Stay nice.